Good day, YouTube. It is the 8th of March, 2021. I'm going to introduce you to our new to us, used 1992 Lance Squire Model 4000 9'4" extended cab over truck camper. I have had many campers over the years. I've had a 6-foot cab over 6-pack camper for a Datsun pickup way back. I think it was a 1982 model or 83 that I bought when it was 1 year old. So I think it was an 83 model I bought in 84. I think that's what it was. Enjoyed the heck out of that little camper. You know, took it to California. Used to take my sisters and stuff to the coast. We just pile in the camper and away we go. Just how we rolled. It was the biggest passenger vehicle we had in the family. So there we go. So this is not our first camper by a long shot. It's not our biggest camper by a long shot. We had 11.5-foot Alpenlight extended cab over with a slide with every option and then some, generator and solar and all that jazz. But it's hung out so far I just wouldn't tow a trailer with it. We recently sold a caveman camper. There's probably some videos on my channel if you're interested in looking at that. But this one's at 9.5 foot. I can tow a trailer real easy. In fact, I just got these steps from a guy next town over. That actually works out really good. Had those accordion steps that my wife didn't care for at all. Actually, I didn't like them either, so there we go. So let's just take a quick walk around the camper here real quick. This is my first Lance camper. But to start off with, on the side there is a couple of area lights that work good. I've got LED bulbs coming for those. It's got a single group. I had a group 24 battery in it, but it wasn't even an RV battery, so I changed it out to a group 27 RV battery, and that is the water fill right there for the front water tank. That is a power connection for your 110. That is a furnace exhaust. That is the outside shower. This is just storage. I got all the drain hose and water hose and jazz in there. That, of course, is the range hood that opens up so you can exhaust. It does have a ladder rack up for a rack on the roof. Take you inside in a minute. Manual hydraulic jacks. 5-gallon water heater in the rear. I'm going to repaint that cover here soon. Little sewer hose storage for short hose anyway. Access to dump the holding tanks. Very convenient. On the Alpenlight, I actually had to crawl underneath the dang thing. I hated that. A little dirty still in there. I've been doing a lot of cleaning on this camper. A lot of cleaning. The lens for the outside light, although the light works, is bad. I ordered one like last week. It should show up any day. And of course, LED bulb upgrade coming for that, as well as LED upgrades coming for the tail lights. Probably just a matter of me getting to that, because I think I have the 1157 LED bulbs. It's 1156s that I am waiting for. A little more storage here. 2 more lights on the outside, which I appreciate that, having the lights. We've been camping a lot and coming back to camp after like a potluck or something at dark, especially with LED bulbs in. Those are very nice. Just turn them on before you leave so they're on when you get back. And it's got 2 5-gallon horizontal propane tanks, and then that is, of course, the exhaust for the refrigerator. So the old truck got new tires on it. Got a video I'm posting on my first impressions on the Cooper Discoverer AT3s. If you're interested in that, it'll be posted today. Let's go inside. Oh, here we are inside the table seating area. Cushions were in pretty good shape. I've got everything cleaned up best I can anyway. It does have the drop down bunk up here. Of course, we'll only use that for storage. We don't really care about that. It does have one fluorescent light. We'll probably keep that. It's got a brand new ultra efficient Dometic air conditioner with the electric heat strip I'm not plugged into 110 right now, so not going to fire, but I did just do a video on that AC unit. It will run on one of my Honda EU 2000 inverter generators. Runs just fine. That video is also on my channel if you're interested in that. It's always a interesting topic. Can you run your air conditioner on one generator? Do you need to pair them up? Those are the switches for the outside lights. One switch does one side, one switch does the other. We have some storage down below the seats. We have some storage a little bit below that panel on the floor, and more storage here, which I only have a heater in there, nothing really in there. Little magazine rack. I did update the thermostat. Something I do always to my RVs is put in a programmable OK. I don't really care if it's programmable or not, but at least a digital thermostat, because the ones that use a bimetallic spring and the old ones had a little mercury switch in them. If the camper's crooked or whatever, they're so inaccurate. They're not even funny. This one works very well, obviously. It's one of the first things I do to every RV. I've put in, I don't know, 6 or 8 of these things over years. It's got a nice size refrigerator. It is a 3-way. It's not automatic switching, it is manual switching. I don't think it's original to this camper. I think it has been replaced. We've got some storage, a little bit of storage here. And then it has 3 access panels to the wheel wells of the truck. Had a camper 3 campers ago that had the same access, and when my brother-in-law and I went to Bonneville Salt Flats on the road and at Salt Flats for more than a week, I think, it's a good place to bag up your garbage and stow it, dirty clothes, that kind of thing, and get it out of the living area. So we got a wardrobe here, pretty good little storage. I got a stool and a broom in there. I see my one cabinet door has fallen open, but anyway, we got a short wardrobe here. There is storage down at bed level. It's not super deep, but it's plenty of room to put clothes and stuff. Good room to put clothes overhead. Another one over here, and more storage along there. This is where the radio would be if it had one. I don't know that I'll bother with one. This is where the TV connection is. I may or may not put a TV in. I use my smartphone for everything. Good storage in the kitchen area. Sure lacks a shelf or so. I'll probably deal with that by putting a shelf in. Cabinet up here. It probably doesn't need a shelf. It's not quite as tall. Of course, light and exhaust fan. There. 3-burner stove with an oven. Pretty good shape. The oven's pretty clean, which is good. Stainless steel sink ×2. Storage under the sink. Pretty good storage. Only 2 drawers in here. It's most of my campers had 3. Seems like I always like to have 3, so yeah, that's the way it is. Got a pantry with adjustable shelves. Adjustable shelves are nice. I think it lacks a shelf or so, so I might cut a couple shelves. I did go down to the dollar store and pick up these baskets for the short term. Should work pretty good. Got the monitor panel area. For as accurate as they can be, I did dump the holding tanks, and the Blackwater tank still says it's 3/4 full, so it needs a little cleaning still. Get those sensors cleaned. And how I do that is put 4 or 5 gallons of good soapy water with dish soap, some Dawn dish soap, and some laundry soap, and then just take it for a drive on a bumpy road and slosh that around and stuff until it cleans the sidewalls of the holding tank, which will clear up the sensors most of the time. I know they sell some chemicals that'll do that too. It was real important that we had a bathroom with a shower, so we've done pretty good there. Got a bathroom with a shower. I'm going to take that off. It's for a cup and toothbrushes, but it doesn't need to be there. We'll take that off. So, you know, little sink. It's certainly not as near as big a bathroom as we had the Alpenlight, but it's bigger than one we had 3 campers ago. It's got one of those dome covers on the vent in the bathroom. What it doesn't have is a lid or the linkage for the lid, which has prompted me to accelerate my installation of a couple of fantastic vent fans. So I have those ordered now. So we're going to put one there and put one there. This vent is actually in good shape, but if we're going to do it, we're going to do it. We've got a light here, so I can take the power for the fantastic vent fan off of this light. And in the bathroom, we have a similar situation where we have the light right there, so we'll be able to drill across or whatever we need to do to get the power over to the vent. So that'll be a project coming up. We'll try to video that for everybody if you have never put a vent fan in where there wasn't one before. So yeah, she's a good old camper. She's not new. It's had an issue or two. I have a short list of things to fix and repair and a lot of cleaning. So I've spent 3 or 4 days doing nothing but cleaning and arranging. Put a new memory foam mattress in, an 8-inch memory foam mattress. Got some of my wool blankets in from my collection of wool blankets. I think I have a couple, maybe like 3 more in the cabinet in here. My wool blankets. I love wool blankets. I just love old stuff for the most part, but I love old wool blankets. So yeah, even if it's freezing outside or whatever, tag on the wool blankets. I only had one 1156 LED bulb left. You can see how much brighter it is. Actually, the camera doesn't really show the difference so much. But anyway, I put one in here. I'd like to just replace the lights, but quite honestly, when you replace them, you end up with the shadow of the old light or screw holes or something, because you don't get a light exactly that same size when you buy them new. So I think we're just going to run with those and put LED bulbs in them. Go for it. I've already cleaned the lenses both sides, just waiting for my bulbs to show up. It does have the pass-through window, which lines up reasonably well with my truck sliding window. So that's pretty good. And actually at a yard sale this weekend, I bought one of those boots that goes between the cab and the camper. I don't know if I'll actually ever use it, but I do have one now. Only paid like $1 for it, still in its box. I don't know if it's all rotten or if it'll work or what, but there we go. So that's the tour, guys, of our 92 Lance Squire 11.5 foot, I think it's 11'4". No, 9'4". What am I thinking? 9'4" truck camper. So looking forward to many years of good service. We got a good place to park it, where our previous campers have been parked for